guys, welcome back to the Bestie Talk podcast. I'm your host, Kianna Jit, and I miss you guys. I feel like I haven't sat on this couch in a hot ass minute, but I am so excited to be back, you guys. We're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, and that is karma today. It's been a topic that I have been itching to talk about for I would say months. Honestly, months that I've been itching to talk about it because karma has been a constant theme in my life and not how you may think that it's been a constant theme. We're going to talk about how karma can affect you and how you are not exempt to karma and why maybe karma is kind of lagging a little bit in your enemy's life or people who have done you wrong and why you're feeling like karma isn't hitting them and you're wondering why isn't hitting them. We're going to talk about all of that in today's episode. So I'm so excited. I also want to say a big thank you to everybody who has been supporting the Dear Bestie Apothecary. It has been welcomed with by embracing arms, and I'm just so happy, and it fills my heart to be able to help you guys and be able to give you guys the tools that you need on your healing journey and your self-love and all of that journey. So I just want to remind you guys, if you want to purchase Dear Bestie Apothecary, you do not need to be local with me. You don't need to just do it when you see me. You can do it online. You can purchase it at the Dear Bestie Apothecary website. It's really simple, really easy. We ship everywhere. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys for supporting me, because you guys supporting me also means that you're supporting yourself, because when you're purchasing products from Dear Bestie Apothecary, you are purchasing products for yourself and gaining things for yourself, learning how to help yourself through this journey that you're going on. So I just want to say thank you and give you the acknowledgement. But without further ado, let's get into today's episode. So karma, okay? We always say karma's a bitch, right? Karma's a bitch, but listen. When we talk about karma in today's episode, I'm going to talk about karma like she's my homegirl, because karma is my homegirl. Karma is a constant theme that happens in my life. I see it every single day, not only with what people do wrong to me, right? And I see them get their karma, but karma has affected me too. Don't think that I have never been on the receiving end of karma, because I have. And so that's what I want to talk about in today's episode to begin with, is you being on the receiving end of karma. I have seen so many people who think that because they've got some down shit going on in their life, or they're just down bad, or they're struggling maybe financially, or they keep hitting bumps in the road, or there's things that are continuously happening to them. They think that it's witchcraft. Oh my God, somebody is doing witchcraft on me. Oh my fucking God. When it's not witchcraft, this is just consequences to your behavior. This is just karma hitting you. And I've been there. I have done that. I have made shitty decisions. I have been a horrible person to some people. I have not been the best that I could possibly be. I have maybe done somebody wrong. I'm the enemy in somebody's story somewhere out there. I am the bitch. I am the horrible person, just like you are. Okay, don't ever think, I don't want none of y'all to ever think that you are not the enemy in somebody's story. We are always the enemy in somebody's story. It may not be correct. It may not be how you saw it. It may not be how you feel, but you are the enemy in somebody's story. And maybe you have done somebody wrong. Maybe you have been that mean person to somebody. Maybe, yes, because you were going through some different things in your life, and maybe you were struggling and you were stressed and you had things going on, but that doesn't take away the fact that maybe you were a bitch. Just because you're going through something, or just because you have a lot going on, does not give you a free get out of jail free card for being a bitch. It just does not. If you were a bitch, you're a bitch. You're still going to get karma for it. You're not exempt from karma because you've healed and you're not that same person anymore. You are still going to get karma. You are still going to get the things that are going to come around and hit you in the ass. That's still going to happen. So I don't want you guys to be out here thinking that, oh my God, because I'm healing and because I'm on my healing journey, now I'm exempt from everything that I've done in the past. This is not repent your sins and everything is forgiven. That is not what I believe, and that is not what the universe goes by, okay? Where you can say, oh my God, I was a bad person. I did these bad things. And because I am admitting them and because I am repenting my sins, I am all forgiven and karma's never going to hit me and everything's going to be totally okay. If you believe that, and then you wonder why things are happening in your life that are really shitty and you're hitting these obstacles, well, baby, it's because things don't work that way. Things don't work where you can just be a horrible person and then snap your fingers and say, oh my God, okay, I'm not that person anymore. I'm a changed person, and think that nothing is going to happen to you. Just because you apologize for breaking someone's leg, does that mean that you should not be held accountable for breaking that person's leg? No. If you apologize for murdering somebody, does that mean that you should not be accountable for murdering that person? No. So what makes you think that everything that you've done that was not good, that was really shitty, and that was maybe really mean, make you think that you should not be held accountable for those things? You are still going to be held accountable in the eyes of the universe and the law of the universe. You're still going to be held accountable. And listen, let me tell you something. Karma will never, ever, 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 ever miss. She may be late. She may be late, but she will never miss. Okay. And the thing about karma is that if she's late, that's when it's going to hurt even more. The longer it takes for karma to come around and hurt someone that's done somebody wrong or that has spewed hate into this world, it hurts more. It goes after the thing that is going to make them crumble and fall to the ground. So if you are somebody who is waiting for karma to hit the person that has hurt you and has done you wrong, just wait. I promise you, karma's coming. She's on her way. She got a lot of people that she got to hit. She got a long list. She like Santa Claus. She got a long ass list. So you just got to sit back and wait. I know it hurts and I know it sucks that the person that hurt you or that did you wrong is living good right now, is living lavishly, or is doing things that you wish you could do, or is doing things that maybe they took away from you, or is having these opportunities that you feel like you should have. And I know it really hurts and it's frustrating and it sucks and you get triggered and you get upset and you get mad and you're like, what the hell, universe? What's going on? When is karma gonna come around and hit them in the ass? Don't worry. It's on its way. Okay? It is going to hit them when it needs to hit them. You need to stop being so concerned when is karma going to hit the person that hurt me? Because the reason why it's draining you is because you're allowing it to drain you. You're still holding on to whatever the hell they did you wrong about. You are so worried about karma getting them that you're not realizing that it's doing damage to you. Okay, so you have to let it go. That's another theme that's going on in my life, is letting go. I know the words letting go are a very triggering words to me right about now, because I'm like, how much more shit do I gotta let go? Why do I gotta let go of the fact that they hurt me? Why do I gotta let go of what they did to me? Why do I gotta be the bigger person and let go of the trauma that they put on me? Why do I have to do it? Why? It's frustrating. Trust me, girl. I've been there. I've done that. I felt that. But when you realize that the second that you let go is when you can start to move on, and when the more you let go, the more greatness and happiness is going to enter your life. But the more that you hold on to whatever it is that they did to you, whoever we're talking about, okay? Whatever they did to you, the more you hold on to it, the more you're becoming what they are. This bitter, angry, resentful, evil person. That's what happens. And then eventually the cycle just continues, because then you become them. Then you become this angry person and you start to spew hate and you start to spew negativity. And then you start to do bad things that they also did to you. And then eventually you get the karma and you're paying for things that weren't even yours to begin with. That weren't even your personality to begin with. Wasn't even your character to begin with. But the reason that it's all led up to this is because you have not let go of what's happened to you in the past. I know it fucking hurts. You don't got to tell me it hurts, baby girl, because I know it hurts. I'm doing it right now. I'm in the pain right now of having to let go, of having to let go of things that I don't want to let go of having to let go of pain, because that's pain is the only thing you know when it comes to this person, especially if it's somebody that was very special to you, if it was a family member, if it was a friend, if it was a relationship, somebody that you loved so much has done you wrong, and the only thing that you have left from them is pain. So that is why you hold on to it so hard. That's why. When you realize that the reason why you're holding on to this pain so much from this person is because that's the last thing you got from them. You don't have any more love. You don't have the good memories. You don't have anything. All you have is just this pain and anger, and that's why you're holding on to it so hard. That's what made me realize I gotta let this shit fucking go. How sad. How sad it is that I am holding on to something that doesn't even exist anymore. It only exists in my world. It does not exist to them, because the thing about people who do people wrong is they're not sitting up in the middle of the night being like, fuck, I really did that person wrong. I really hurt them. No, they don't give a fuck. They sleep nice, good, and comfy at nighttime, honey. They're not worrying about it. They're not sad. They're not crying. They're not depressed. They're none of that. You are. Okay? It doesn't exist in their world. Their pain, that pain that you are holding on to so much, does not exist in their world. It only exists in your world. So you've got to let it go. And the thing is, going back to karma, there's also a good thing as good karma. Okay. Everybody says karma's a bitch. And I'm like, hey, my girl, homegirl ain't just a bitch. She's a good bitch too. She has goodness. She does good things too. Cause you get good karma. When you let go of the shitty things and the shitty trauma and all of that person put on you, and you let go of it and you start to live freely, you get good karma in return. When you do good things for people, when you do things out of the goodness of your heart, you get good karma. Good things come to you. Good things come to you with ease when you start to live that way. When you start to do things for other people. This world right now is so selfish. I've never seen people be so selfish than the way they are right now. Everybody is concerned with me, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you. But yet they want the village. They want people to be there for them. They want the friends. They want the family. But yet you're not willing to do that for other people. So do not sit there and expect for you to have these big groups of friends or these amazing friend groups or families and all of this tight knit if you're not going to be that for other people. Okay, so do not expect good karma to come to you if you're not putting good karma out. If you aren't doing things out of love, if you aren't doing things out of the kindness of your heart, if you aren't doing things with your best foot forward, do not expect good things to come to you. Okay, if you are only doing things out of what does this get me? How am I gonna get higher? How am I gonna become a better person? Or an elevated person, or how am I going to make more money, or how am I going to do this, how am I going to do that? Understand that that's all that's going to come to you. Okay, karma is like a fucking mirror. Whatever you put out is going to come back out. Okay, if you were to look in a mirror and you are somebody that is super positive and that is giving people love, is helping people out who need it, who is there to give advice, who is there for people, expect the same thing back. That's what you will see in a mirror, right? You will see that looking back at you. If you're somebody negative, if you're somebody always talking shit about people, if you're a gossiper, if you are a hater, if you just hate on people and all that stuff, expect the same shit back. Karma is literally a mirror. Okay? I want to go back a little bit to the very beginning of what I was saying about being how I had negativity that I was spewing out and how I've paid my karma debt, or how I am still paying my karma debt. If you are saying, if you're sitting there saying, well, I've healed, I've grown, and I don't think that I should have to pay karma, or I don't think that that's right, or whatever the fuck you might be saying, then you are not healed. Okay. If you can sit there and say, well, I've done such bad shit. I've acknowledged it. I was mean. I was whatever. Like for me, I was angry as fuck, y'all. I'm not going to say that I'm not angry anymore, but I was really angry. And my anger used to come out in attitude, used to come out in frustration, used to come out in just straight up bitchiness. I was really, really angry. And if I cannot accept the fact that I have karma debt because of that, because there was times where I probably treated my mother, where I treated my husband, where I treated my family really shitty, or maybe I did shitty things and I need to pay my karma debt for that and I'm still paying it now. That shows that I've grown. And that shows that I'm healing because I understand that I did something really wrong and I need to pay my dues. Okay. So if you're sitting there and saying that I shouldn't have to pay that, then you need to look in the mirror, like I said earlier, and do some more reflection because you do need to pay your debt. And you probably are. You probably are paying your debt and you maybe don't even realize it. You just think that you're in a bad string of luck and that things are just happening to you and the universe hates you and everybody's conspiring against you when it's not really the universe is conspiring against you. It's just that you're paying your fucking karma debt because you used to be a really shitty person at one point in your life. That's what's happening, honey. It's nobody's doing witchcraft. Nobody's out to get you. Nobody's putting evil eye. It's you. You are what's put evil eye on yourself. That's what's happened. But you got to get through it. And honestly, going through the things that I had to go through to pay my karma debt, right? And even the things that I'm still going through right now, have made me a way better person. It has humbled me down to my fucking core. It has shown me a different way of life. It has shown me how to look at things differently. It has shown me the whole different side of everything. And I'm honestly so grateful for those experiences. Let me tell you, they were rough. I was in depression. It was hard. It was fucking hard to make it out of it. Karma's hard. That's why they say karma's a bitch because it's fucking hard and it sucks and it's brutal, but it will make you an even better person from getting out of it, from learning from those experiences. Okay, because karma is also about teaching you lessons. It's about this is something that you did. We're teaching you a lesson to not do it again. So learn the motherfucking lesson. Because let me tell you another thing about karma is it will come back. Okay, she is not afraid to make a second trip around. She will come back and she will teach you the lesson time and time and time again. I have seen it with my own eyes how karma will come back and will teach you the same lesson and they'll be sitting there like, "Why am I going through this again?" It's because you didn't learn the lesson in the first place. The lesson was hard in the first place and you didn't learn it. So pay attention for the things that you are going through in this moment in time and going forward. When you go through hard lessons, when you go through hard things, you need to take a step back and do some reflection of how did I get here? How did I get here? How did this happen to me? Okay. What actions did I do to put me in these situations? A lot of people are in really shitty situations and are sitting there asking themselves, how did I get there? Well, babe, take a look at your track record. That's how you got here. The shitty decisions that you made, the irresponsibility. A lot of things that you did in the past have gotten you where you're at with bad and good, okay? If you graduate from college and you get an amazing job paying you $300,000 a year and you sit there, well, how did I get here? Because of the good actions that you took, the good choices that you made that have led you to get here. Same thing if somebody was in jail and got prison sentence for a life sentence. How did I get here? Because of the choices and the actions that you made got you here. Okay? It's your choice if it's going to be good or bad. It's nobody else's choice. Nobody's out to get you. That is the thing with the universe. The universe conspires with you. It wants to work with you. It wants to help you. It wants to help you grow. Nobody is conspiring against you. So you have to make the decision. Is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? Karma is a beautiful thing. It truly is. when you look at karma in a sense of that it could be good or bad and that it's something that is going to teach you rather than take away from you, you can look at karma and be very grateful, not only for when it gets the people that have done you wrong, right? Because let's face it, okay? I'm a real happy bitch when I see that karma has hit a motherfucker that has done me wrong, okay? The other day I found out that this guy, I had hired this man to do a bunch of work at one of my locations, and he screwed me over. He left without finishing the job, and he really screwed me over, right? And I was always like, fuck that guy, fuck that guy, fuck that guy, right? 2, 3 years later, I find out this hottie baddie wife that he had. She left him. She said, deuces, I'm out. She left him and she is living her best life. And I know the motherfucker is miserable now. I know he's just mad and he's just, ooh, angry. And she got everything. She got the house. She got everything, right? So karma hit him, honey. Karma hit him for other things, and not just saying, "Oh my God, my thing." That was his karma lesson from what he did shitty to me. Obviously, he's a shitty fucking human being, and he deserves all the karma that he's gonna get. But it felt real good to get that not that confirmation that hey, karma hit him. I don't gotta worry about it. So it's going to feel real good when karma comes around and hits that person that's done you wrong and that's fucked you over. Okay, but don't ever think that you are exempt from karma, because karma will come back and hit you too and will teach you a lesson too, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I know it fucking sucks in that moment right then and there. Been there, done that. But it's a good thing because it'll teach you all the lessons that you need to be taught to live a better life and to put a better foot forward. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know today's episode was a little bit short, but I got out everything that I needed to say. I hope you guys are learning about karma and can look at karma in a different point of view and be welcoming to karma and be accepting of karma and understand why she a little bit late sometimes. Karma is just a girl, okay? She's just a girl. She might be a little late, but she gonna come around. She gonna make it. And when she hits the people that you need hit, it's gonna be real good. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you guys next week on the next episode at the Bestie Talk podcast. Bye.